What's up, friends? My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti, or Captain Donkey, or the gangliest of ganglios ganglies. Welcome to Friday. What is it? What's today? Fix Shit Friday. Look at that. Q&A. And we're going to be working on the ultimate Freestyle tinywhoop. We built this on Whoop Wednesday with the Diamond board, and I did a diff from the regular Mobula 6 with the non-diamond board, and when we armed it, it just kind of flew away. So we're actually going to put a fresh install of 4.3 stable on this, 4.31 actually, and we're just going to go through the entire setup, and we'll put it up in the air on a completely stock PID tune, and then we'll just basically push the master slider, because tuning 4.3 is pretty much just that now. Everything else is kind of like perfect, and you just move the master slider up or down and you're done. Tuning in 2022 is kind of a joke at this point on Betaflight, because we've got presets for the filters, presets for the RC link, and then yeah, like the default PID tune is really good, to the point where on most rigs you don't even have to tune them at all. And but on a tinywhoop, you know, they're ducted, they're tiny little motors, and so it does typically help to push the master slider up a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and you guys can actually watch me do it in the goggles, because we've got the little VRX here. EvaFPV is in the house, moving from a dirty old Squirt build to a Cinesplore. Over on the coffee table right now. I don't have a camera that I can point over there, but I'm sure they'll come on over at some point to grab a tool, or just wave, or throw a shoe at me. Either or. I'm okay either way. I moved some lights around. What's this place looking like? Is it looking okay? Yeah, it's looking bright. Is it brighter than normal? This light's a little hot, maybe. Nah, maybe not. Yeah, a little much. That's okay. What's up, chat? Fat Pastor was first. Morton Upshot, Bulldog FPV, Chopper FPV, I am Gross 98. Frank Nicholas, Northern Tier. P. Richard Scott's in the house. Patrick, when we hanging? Aircon, Alec Dvornik, Espander, Ramdonko, Indostraya. Harbles is here. What's up, Ken? Harbles and P. Richard Scott are responsible for how good this red and purple looks behind me. If I'd tried to do this, it wouldn't be good. You probably wouldn't be able to tell on camera because it's out of focus. But like when I would go like this and look at it with my eyeballs, I'm sure it would look terrible. So shout out to those guys. They're the goddamn best. Kiz Bartlett's in the house. Lost Sync, Riot 9, Morton Upshot again. Mr. Huggy, Brandon's Baked Beans. Restyle is here as well. Hey, Restyle, if you want to get in on the stick ends, I haven't been on Discord, so maybe you already replied back, but I messaged you on Discord. Get into the dick ends text channel on... Huh? I know. Every time, too. Over on Patreon. I'm sorry, over on Discord. And yeah, we'll get the M4 stick ends to you. So for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is my full-time job. Patreon is the big thing that you guys do to allow me to do this full-time mainly. And one of the perks of being a patron is full access to the Discord channel. One of the Patreon-only Discord text channels is called Dickends, because I'm 8 years old. And in there... it's a little thing that I did here where I bought all of the M3 and M4 stick ends that exist on the internet, which is way more than you'd think and cost way more than I expected it to. But luckily, a bunch of super generous folks all got together as a part of this little thing that we did here, and I ended up breaking even. So yeah, I've got these guys. They've been sent out to like 16 or 17 or 18 different people so far, and then they came back, and they are on their way back out. So if you want to try every single stick end that exists, this is pretty much the only way that you're going to do it, unless you want to spend $300+ like I did on either the M3s or the M4s. God forbid you have two transmitters, one with M3, one with M4, then you're really screwed. So yeah, for a couple of bucks, you can get these mailed to you, and then you can try all of them, and then you mail them to the next person. So, but you gotta hurry, because they're about to go out. They're about to go out the door, and what I do is I put up, for all the people that have gotten in on this, you know, this run, I print out a whole bunch of labels and I number the labels so that the first person, it shows up, there's a bunch of labels in there, they grab the label, it says number 2, they slap it on the outside, when they're done, it goes to the next person, and it just keeps on rolling. So yeah, if you want to try all the stick ends, head on over to the Dick Ends text channel, and it explains it all in there, and I'll get you on the list. I'll print out a label, and yeah, it'll make its way on over to you. The folks that have gotten in on this have been like blown away by how different all of the stick ends are. Remy Tim, Dan Maurer, loved it so much that he actually did a live stream where he took them all out and tried them all in the simulator. And like, yeah, I mean, it's just, they're so different, and there's inevitably going to be a couple that you didn't expect to like, but you use them and you're like, wow, like this is, I didn't think that I would like these. That was my experience with it. Like when I started buying them and I started putting them on one by one as they showed up, there were a couple of like big round ones that I really didn't think that I would like, but I was kind of digging. So yeah, it's a really cool little thing to do. It won't cost you much money. And you'll become a patron where there's a ton of other benefits. A bunch of tech articles over on the Patreon channel. They're going to help you build better and tune better and troubleshoot better. You're going to get Facebook notifications when I stream, Discord notifications, and an email. You're going to be able to get full access to the Discord channel with the coolest goddamn group of people that I've ever seen in FPV. I'm biased, but you know, it is a pretty unique group of folks that that hang out here and hang out in the Discord. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm forgetting. So the link to Discord is over on CiottiFPV.com, as well as a whole bunch of affiliate links. Whenever you're buying FPV stuff or anything on Amazon, think about the content creators that are making stuff for you to enjoy here on YouTube for free. You can use one of our affiliate links for free, and then we get money, and then we use that money to live and keep doing this for your entertainment. So when you're ordering FPV and Amazon stuff, just think of all of us. Use someone's. If it's not mine, that's cool. You just use someone's affiliate link. It's literally free money. It doesn't cost you anything. You can still use coupons, free shipping, all that shit. It doesn't affect you in any way. You just have to try to remember. I can never remember to use my own affiliate links. So what I've done is I've replaced all my bookmarks. Like I just had like, you know, Amazon.com as a bookmark. I changed that URL to my affiliate link. Or if you don't use bookmarks, if you just type AMA into the URL bar, what you can do is type AMA into your URL bar. It'll automatically give you the suggestion of Amazon.com. Click the X to get rid of that, and then click the affiliate link a couple of times. And then from then on, when you type AMA, the first suggestion will be the affiliate link, and then you just hit enter, and you don't have to think about it. So there you go. That's how you support your your local content creators. Sticker packs. The old school sticker packs have run out. We're gonna do a new sticker pack. There's only 5 of these. This is gonna be the I'm gonna call this the retro sticker pack. Woo! It's the old school CiottiFPV logo in super sick holographic. One small, one big, and then it's your choice, either window cling or sticker. I've run out of the round Micro King stickers, so now I'm moving on to these custom cut ones. So it's either one of these. It's both of these retro logos, and then it's either window cling or sticker. It's a $10 PayPal. There's a link to my PayPal over on CiottiFPV.com. Send $10, put your address in the note, and tell me if you want the sticker or the window cling. And I'll send you a bunch of really cool little stickers, and then I'll use the money to get health insurance someday so that I don't die. You guys don't want me to die, do you? Don't let me die. That's a bit aggressive, let's be honest. Get yourself a sticker pack, though, or I'll die. And you don't want that. Oh, boy. I'm going to get in trouble for that one. EvaFPV says, nope, that's Discord. Where am I at? I did not get a reply. Who was it? Who was it that was in the stick ends thing that I just mentioned 3 seconds ago? Restyle. Restyle. I did not get a reply from you. Or did I accidentally click it and not see it? No, I'm not. I'm really bad at Discord, though, so maybe I'm just being a 41-year-old, ancient, decrepit donkey. Do me a favor, Restyle, reply again or something, because I can't... Oh, no, that's online. See, I told you I was bad at all the things. RHEE, can't I just search? Nope. Why am I like this? It says that I have one unread message, but I can't see the message. Wait a second, did I already print the label for you? I might have already printed the label for you. Hold on. Hey, look at that! I already printed the label for you. That would explain it. Alright, Drew, you're good to go. It was somebody else. There was somebody else that was interested in getting the M4 kit. I am gross. That's who it is. I am gross. I tagged you, or I didn't tag you. I replied to you on Discord if you want to get in on it. Okay, that's what it is. Restyle's Discord name is Drury. I always assume that you guys use the same name everywhere like me, but most folks don't. You're good, Restyle. Thank you, man. Yeah, I am gross, though. I think I saw... Yeah, there you are in the chat. Yeah, reply, and hopefully I can get you in there. Well, yeah, if you reply to me tonight, I'll get you in there. Just go into the Dickens text channel and scroll up, and I typed it all out. I typed how it works. You shoot me a PayPal, you leave a little thing. Maybe you've already done all this, but you leave me a little thing, and then I add you to the list, and yeah, all is well. But I need your address, so I need you to message me that. Other than that, yeah, I think we're good to go. The M3 kit is going out to 2 folks. The M4 kit, it's looking like, is going to go out to 2 folks. So if any of the rest of you want to get in on it, you got until probably tomorrow. I think I want to get them out into the mailbox tomorrow. So hurry up. It doesn't cost much. It's explained in the text channel. Go do it, and you'll love it. Let's get caught up on chat. I thought I was kind of thinking we were going to fix another glide tonight, but I just don't think I have it in me. I got the I'll have you know, look at this. This does not look like this in a while. That has not been filled up like that in a hot minute, friends. Here it is. The Rossi is back, and it's looking fresh, man. Look at this thing. Look at how sexy it is. Brand new Brain 3D side load mount. And there's a new arm up here. And I don't even remember what I fixed on this. Oh yeah, there's some new arm protectors up front. What did I have to fix? Oh, the base plate. That's right. Brand new base plate as well. So yeah, this is the DJI Freestyle rig that I keep crashing because, I don't know, it's hard to fly through DJI for Freestyle, apparently. But I'm going to keep at it and try to figure out if I want to go to DJI for Freestyle. So far, it's not looking like I'm gonna. I think analog is still where I want to be on the Freestyle rigs. But we'll see. I'll give it a little bit more time. I'm probably only 20 or 30 batteries in to that little experiment, and that's not quite enough time to really make that decision. So I'll keep smashing it into concrete and see if I can deal with the extra latency and or just extra weirdness. The main thing that bothers me about DJI and the Freestyle rigs is that when you smack something like hard and sharp, it just blacks out. It either blacks out or it freezes for I don't know, an eighth of a second, 16th of a second. And that stutter, that freeze, it just fucks with me, and I just can't recover. Like with analog, when I hit something, that doesn't happen, and I can pretty quickly make a correction and save it. With that DJI rig, pretty much every time I hit something, it ends up being like a full tilt crash, and that sucks. I don't know if you guys aren't having that experience. My guess, huh?
I haven't really had that.
So, how long have you been flying?
DJI since December.
Okay, sum total freestyle.
Oh,
Less than 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm starting to notice is that the pilots that I talk to that have been flying 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, they're the ones that are noticing this. The newer pilots are not noticing it. And the only thing I can think of is that after enough time and after enough crashes and after enough, stick time, let's just say, you kind of get used to crashing and you kind of get better at crashing, for lack of a better sort of term. And that's maybe why that's the only thing I can think of. I can't think of any other reason for it.
Like, how hard of a crash are you?
So that's the other thing, right? So if you guys can't hear, Eva just said how hard of a crash. So that's kind of the other thing, right? Like, after a ton of stick time, you start the more you fly, the harder you slam. So that could be it too. Those of us that have been flying forever might just be slamming harder, hard enough to get it to do this more often. You've had it black out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've had it happen on crashes, but it was only like very severe crashes.
So here's another thing. Do you ever find yourself closing your eyes when you crash?
No.
So I had this weird thing for a long time that, like, right as I was crashing, I would, like, kind of close my eyes for a second.
I tend to, like, not blink at all when I'm flying.
Okay. That was the
if I have contacts in, like, will, like, really drive me
right.
nuts.
So that was the only other thing I could think of. I was like, is everybody closing their eyes like I used to? But then I was like, no, that can't be it. Like, I have to be the only weenie closing his eyes. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I've tried. I've heard it from a whole bunch of pilots that have, like, been flying forever. I've heard from a bunch of you guys in chat that you don't have that experience. The only constant that I find is that it's like pilots that have been flying for. But then there's also pilots that have been flying for a long time that have not had this experience. So I don't know. I've powered the Vista. You guys in chat initially called me an asshole. Not really, but you said that it was my fault and I shouldn't be powering the Vista from the flight controller. So I moved it over to the battery pads like you suggested, and that did nothing. So yeah, maybe I have a bad Vista. I guess that's the next step, is to switch the Vista out. But there's just been so many people that have said that it's a thing for them too, that I'm like, is that gonna do anything? But I don't know. It is nice to see where you're going. But man, I've also heard of a bunch of people coming off of DJI with freestyle rigs and going back to analog. So I don't know. But what I do know is I need to put more batteries through that rig just to see, because, like, so far I haven't really noticed that I fly any better with that rig, which I think is insane because you can definitely see better and it just seems crazy. So I don't know. More testing is needed, and more testing shall happen. There's also been a couple of you in chat that have experienced this, and so if that's you, make me feel less crazy and type into the chat. Yes, I know what you're talking about. It freezes. It sucks.
Off of EVAP?
I do now, which didn't change anything.
9-volt regulator.
That's what I did too. That's how I had it wired originally. It was nice and clean. It was all nice and tidy. It was great. It was on a plug. It was awesome. And then these motherfuckers over here, they're like, you suck, gangly man. You're doing it wrong. Ripped it apart. Took it out of the thing. They weren't that mean. They can be mean sometimes, though.
Do the stack screws need to be in before the bottom plate goes on?
No, but it's tight. It's very close. Yeah, they almost need to be. So yeah, there you guys go. There's a little bit of my DJI ranting. Kiz Bartlett tagged me. Oh, hey, if you want to talk directly to me in the chat, all you got to do is type CiottiFPV and it'll light up an orange. If you don't, I'll assume that you're talking amongst yourselves. And you should do that because, again, the chat is filled with amazing people, great pilots, great builders, super smart troubleshooters, just a super unique group of folks. So if you're new here, make yourself at home, take advantage of a chat filled with like awesome people, and you're gonna love my nuts. Kiz Bartlett says, how's it going, Mr. Bogangles and his gaggle of ganglies in the chat? I cannot believe that I said that all of those letters formed into words properly. That's ridiculous. Morton Upshot says, you armed it and sent it. It's true. Ramdanko says, has throttle limit gone somewhere on 4.3? It moved, I think, down a little bit, but it's still down there. It's in the bottom right corner of the PID tab. Brandon's Baked Beans says, my new alter ego is free lunch FPV, and yes, lunch is free, and yes, lunch is beans. Nice. If you guys didn't know, you're about to know. Brandon's Baked Beans. Brandon, what's the website? Is it beans.com? Brandon.com? Brandonsbeans.com? He's doing tuning for $1 a minute, which is a crazy deal. He is a black box ninja. He works with the Emu Flight folks. Great guy, great tuner. If you need some help tuning, which you probably don't because 4.3 is God, but if you've got a wacky build, you might need some help. Brandon can definitely help you out. Or just a regular Cinewhoop, yeah, it's true. Michael Blade says, what's up, Friday Fun Day? What's up, Michael? I am Gross 98 says, I added on Discord my name for the dick ends. Sorry for multiple posts sent twice, and I also didn't tag you. No worries, brother. Do me a favor though, I am Gross. Shoot me a direct message on there to make sure that I don't miss it. I won't miss it, but just make sure. YouTube just did the thing. Scrolling back up. I am Gross says, can you use an affiliate link when using the Android app on your phone? I only shop on my phone, but I guess I might have to go to the website for you. Yeah, I think you'll have to go to the website every time, because after you use the affiliate link once and you check out, it wipes your card out. So every time you do an order, I guess I should explain that. Every time you do a new order on a website, you have to hit someone's affiliate link again. I bet you on your Android, though, you can do the delete the URL thing, I guess. I don't know anything about Android phones, though. Jay Barnes FPV says, what's up, CiottiFPV and Collective? CMYK says, yo, dude, great seeing you in the E-Rod stream last night. Yeah, I was actually not slammed with work during E-Rod, Cricket, and I forget the other guy's name, their every other Thursday stream. So that was pretty cool. Ispander says, Fat Snail Fund. Yeah, so hold on. The ejection pump apparently works fine. It just needed to be unplugged and plugged back in. So I couldn't think of another fund, so I asked chat, and the first suggestion was Walksnail HD Fund. So yeah, I don't know if this will stay that, but you guys probably want to see a review on that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of expensive, but hey, if we get there, we'll see what's going on with that. What else is going on here? Ramdanko says, flip and burn, James Holden. Do you guys still think I look like James Holden? You're all wrong. I mean, he has hair. I also have hair. He's got eyes. I have eyes as well. That's about it, though. Steve E's in the house. He says, hey, me personally, from toy guards from toy quads to the big boys, the more the latency, the harder the crash for me anyways, removing reaction time. That's interesting. I wonder if that has something to do with it, too. I mean, it has to, right? Like, more latency when you're trying to recover. So, like, when you hit something, you're typically not expecting to hit it. So, in that moment, everything changes, and that's when latency really matters, right? Like when you're just running a line and you're looking far ahead and you're planning where you're going, latency doesn't really make much of a difference. And I am a firm believer that the little bit of extra latency that DJI has in that scenario is more than offset by the fact that you can, if you've trained your brain to do it, you can look far enough ahead to offset that, right? So like so back in the days of motorsports, one of the best ways to go faster is to look farther ahead. You don't really need to look where you're at. Your peripheral vision can kind of see where you're at and not hit the car next to you or the cone or the curbing or whatever. So you really want to be looking like way far ahead. So just that's been drilled into my brain over years and years and years. So like I never look at where I'm at now. I'm always like tunneling down, looking like 100, 200, 300 feet out to try to plan the route. With DJI, you can see a whole hell of a lot farther out. And that is going to offset the extra 10, 15, 20 milliseconds of latency until something walks in front of you at the last second or you smack into something. And when that happens, now latency really does matter. So that extra tenth of a second, 2/10 of a second, could be the difference between being able to recover from a crash versus pinballing down a fucking dive and losing your shit to the deep, dark abyss. Hold on, let me turn off the humidifier, friends. All right, headphone users just celebrated. So yeah, that's a really good point, Stevie. I didn't like fully think. I talked about this previously, and what I talked about it in reference to was someone walking out in front of you, which is like something that I think about a lot, flying cinewhoops on set. If someone is not in the right position, which has happened to me before, it's going to make a difference, right? But I never thought about it from a crashing standpoint, and that's absolutely dialed in. Like, yes, when you smack into something, you were not expecting it. And when you try to recover, the latency is going to make a big difference. So that's pretty interesting. Danzel says, "Hey, Collective and CiottiFPV. Sorry I'm late. What's going on? Who is our guest star this Eve?" Well, you said it. It's Eve. Almost. EvaFPV. EVAFPV on Instagram. YouTube. Yeah. Is that it?
I think so.
Instagram, YouTube, EVAFPV. Hold on, I'm gonna type it. There you guys go. Get your asses over there and subscribe, or you're getting stabbed. For anybody that just joined us, sticker packs have changed. They are now the retro sticker pack with the old school logo in big and small in holographic. $10. Hey, also, there's only 5 of these, and then they're gone forever. It's an exclusive. It's an exclusive, guys. It's an exclusive. Get it now. I don't know. You do have to pick, though, either a Micro King sticker or a window cling. The window cling can go on the inside or the outside of the window. I don't know how they did it, but man, those sticker mules, they're a clever group of bastards. Hey, Mr. Huggy has been doing the clip thing that YouTube stole from everyone else, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you guys do the little clip thing, if you're watching the streams after the fact, and you do a funny little clip thing, post it in the Discord. Make sure that I see it, because it just makes me laugh my ass off, and then I post it on Facebook and all over the place, and it's just great. So thank you for doing that, Mr. Huggy. Keep doing it, or I'll attack you physically with a shovel. Let's read. So a very violent night. Lots of opportunities to attack, I guess. Let's keep reading. So one of the things I'm trying to remember to do, and I've forgotten for a couple streams in a row, is if you're watching this stream on repeat, leave a comment, and I will read your comment in the following live stream. And I'm a couple behind, so Whoop Wednesday, Apache Smoke Wounded Sniper commented, "Lights, camera, almost ready to action." Here we go, another great CiottiFPV live stream that I missed again because my lazy ass was sleeping. Hopefully the GoPro 11 will be really light. Call me crazy, but I love to solder the small stuff. That's ridiculous, and you're a crazy person. Drives me crazy sometimes. Great to see how the relationship is building up with the kids. I went through the same with my stepdaughter, and luckily she sees me as her dad nowadays. Makes me proud AF. That's awesome, man. Love the way you send it. Get a good rest and stay safe. For anybody that didn't watch Whoop Wednesday, I yet again ranted about just everyone in the entire world saying send it 7,000 times a day and how stale that it's been for a long time. Send it is a thing from the military in reference to sending a bullet down range. I was into airsoft almost 20 years ago, and we were saying it back then, and it got overused back then. And so when it popped back up in the general public, a year or two ago, I was already sick of it, like, immediately. And I don't understand why people are still saying it. Usually things like that, like popular little word combinations will be said by everyone for like a month or two, and then everybody will collectively get sick of it and stop saying it. But for some reason, send it is just not doing that, and it makes me want to cry and pee my pants, in that order. Jesse Garcia says, watching this stream replay as the mailman dropped off the motors I won on the last giveaway live stream. Thanks, Ciotti. Thank you, Jesse, for being a patron on one of the tiers that you get in on the giveaways. This coming Monday is a giveaway live stream, so it's a great time to join the Patreon. The $5 and up tiers are going to get you entered into giveaways every other Monday. It's explained over there on Patreon. CiottiFPV.com to get the link to Patreon. Fat Pastor says, Night Owl Fat P here watching Whoop Wednesday at midnight. Just built a Mobula 6 HDZero with a Meteor 65 Pro with 35mm tri-blade. Props only gained 0.01 grams. Difference between it and the stock Mobula HDZero. Keep you posted on the performance. I'll do a video and post it on the Discord. Keep reading past stream comments if you can. That comment by Fat Pastor saying to keep reading past stream comments if you can reminded me that I forgot to do it a couple of times. So thank you, Fat Pastor. Definitely let us know how that build goes. I'd never thought about doing that. That's a really cool idea, using the slightly bigger Meteor 65 Pro frame and propellers to make up for the difference in weight between that you gain with the HDZero setup, which is roughly 4 grams. That's really cool. I am kind of kicking myself now for, I think I did a giveaway with my Meteor 65. I now wish that I'd kept it. Although I guess I can just get the frame and the props, because if you look at the Meteor, so the AIO that comes with the Mobula 6 HDZero is it looks just like the Meteor 65 AIO, which is like it's cut more narrow in between the ducts, and that's the extra room that Betaflight used to do the bigger propellers. On the Meteor 65 Pro frame, the Meteor 6, for anybody that doesn't know, the Betaflight Meteor 65 Pro it's still 65 millimeters motor to motor. It's the same motor to motor distance, but the propellers are slightly bigger. The regular 65 frame propellers here, and just to clarify, when tiny whoops get called 65 and 75, a lot of people think that's the millimeter of the propeller. It's not. 65 is the motor to motor distance. I think it's diagonal. I don't know. But it's the motor to motor distance. The propellers, these little propellers on the 65s are 1.2 inches. On the 75s, the propellers are 1.6 inches. The Betaflight Meteor 65 Pro uses 1.4 inch, I think it is, propellers. So they're in between. But the frame is set up to be 65 mil motor to motor. And so, yeah. Fat Pastor is a goddamn genius for thinking of doing that, because yeah, that AIO that it comes with, I'm assuming fits. I'm assuming that that's what he did. He just swapped the frame. So yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. I'm definitely going to pick up a Meteor 65 Pro frame and a set of the Gemfan props that work with it, and we'll try that, because that Meteor, that Mobula 6 HD, oh boy. There is a point where my brain does get overwhelmed with the fucking acronyms and the different names of shit. Mobula 6 HDZero is going to get the shit tested out of it. Shout out to FPV Exchange for sending that over. Nevin was specifically like, yo, you want one of these? I want to know what the best motors are for it. And he sent one over. So very, very cool of him. If you're not on FPV Exchange yet, you're just wasting your life away. Get it together. Get over. It's a great website run by an awesome guy. Best spot to sell your stuff or buy stuff or try to figure out where the hell things are in stock, because that seems to be the most impossible part of FPV at this point. Danzilla just got his sticker pack in the mail. Yay and thanks. Very cool. Love that. YouTube did the thing. Scrolling back up. Where are we at here? Here we go. June Loco says, who's that? It's EvaFPV. Just talked about it. You're probably good. Brandon's Baked Beans says, FPV Exchange. I'm on the front page. There it is. That's right. Brandon's Baked Beans now has an FPV Exchange store, sort of. Look them up over there. I am Gross98. Sent PayPal for dick ends. And demonetized. Thanks, brother. I'll get you on the. I'll get you in there. Brandon's Baked Beans says, I don't crash much. Do long range mostly. The long range rig I was shooting a gap at 1 kilometer. Had to fly blind when it froze because of Wi-Fi nearby. I used channel 3 on DJI 50. Use channel 3 on DJI 50 megabits if you're near Wi-Fi. That's really good to know. I had no idea. I'm just gonna start using channel 3 all the time then, because Wi-Fi is everywhere. That's kind of the other thing about DJI that freaks me out, is it freezing. Like, analog will not just like go away immediately. It'll give you at least a little bit of warning. The whole DJI just blacking out is just horrifying, and it's happened to me a couple of times, and yeah, it's weird. Danzel says, by the way, I just got my sticker back in the mail. Yeah, oh, wait, just got that. William Loesch says, have my first gig this next weekend. Still only have one tinywhoop and one 5-inch, but all my gear is in order. Do you have any tips for first time on set? Stay busy, William. Like, if, just be indispensable. In the film industry, I'm just making an assumption that that's where you're going to be. What you say on set, so I'm assuming it's either film or music video, although I guess this applies to everything. The more value you bring to the table, be that carrying a fucking sandbag for somebody that really needs a sandbag carried for them, the more they're going to remember you and get back in touch with you next time. So just like be indispensable. Don't be annoying. Like, don't be up their asses every second. Like, understand that the director is dealing with like everyone, so be available to them, but don't take too much of their time, if that makes sense, because they're almost always completely overwhelmed by having to juggle absolutely everything. Try to work as closely with the assistant camera and just people on the camera side of things, so that you're not bugging, director, producer, those kind of folks, and have fun. If you're the guy on set having fun, it's another thing that they're going to remember. So yeah, there's a couple of tips for you. There's probably a whole bunch more that if I really thought about it, I could come up with. So ask me again on Sunday stream, and I'll have maybe another one for you. Jason Black says, is there anything I need to do in Betaflight after adding higher KV motors? It depends, Jason. It depends like how much higher of a KV they are. It also depends if it's the same motor but higher KV. If it's not a lot higher, you should be totally fine. But yeah, it really depends. If the motors are way higher KV, you might need to go into the PID tab and go to motor limiting and bring that down a little bit. Other than that, yeah, you should be good to go. But yeah, it depends. Is the only real answer that I can give you. Tom's Lazy says, I like a whoop for indoors, but have only EU, LBT, or Spectrum. What do you recommend? I don't know what EU LBT is. I know what Spectrum is. Spectrum is very old school. For indoor stuff, though, it's probably fine. But yeah, I mean, realistically, for tiny whoops, like, you're gonna be all right, unless you like really want to like kind of push the limits, and then ELRS is gonna be your best bet to just get the latency down as much as you can. But yeah. Oh wait, here we go. Tom's Lazy tagged me again. Said FR Sky, comma EU LBT. Yeah, I don't know what EU LBT is, but FR Sky is going to be totally fine for indoors. If possible, ELRS is going to be a little bit better, but yeah, I would keep the. What the hell is LBT? I'm super curious now. EU LBT. LBT stands for listen before talk. What the hell? As you might know, most of the FR Sky receivers have the two versions. So it looks like it's based on FR Sky, which is, yeah, I mean, that's fine. So yeah, either FR Sky or EU LBT. I don't think there's going to be a latency difference between the two, and that's really all that matters. So yeah, one of those two, and you'll be totally fine. Riot9 says EU, Europe, listen before talk. Stupid thing they require. Just send it. All right, caught up on chat. Let's dig into the problem child. Well, you know, let's do something a little bit easier first, which is the Newbie Drone AIO rig, which I mounted the camera upside down and needs to be bound, which could take 100 days and nights. Hopefully not. So first we're going to flip the camera back the proper way. A squid!
Yeah.
Look at that squid.
Do you have another chair?
You know, I don't. I took it upstairs to Felix's room. Over on... So that chair sucks. Okay. Over in the garage, there's a drum stool that's like up really high. Just like spin it downwards. And yeah, and it'll be a functioning chair. You'll see it over there. Okay, so, oh wow, that's coming in bright. Hold on, that's coming in a little hot. Let's just bring that down a little bit. It's a little obnoxious. There we go. That's better. So I think I can leave this all kind of wired up and maybe just sneak this camera out real quick and flip it upside down.
This one?
That's the one. Yeah, you might have to like loosen up the bottom part for it to spin down, but
okay.
Yeah, you'll get it. You're an engineer.
Am I?
You're enough of an engineer. Oh yeah, it's gonna make that horrible noise.
Sorry, headphones are...
Hold on, let me mute this chat. This is, no matter what, gonna make a horrible noise. Swap with you. Let me just move this camera. Did you guys not have desktop audio? God damn it. I took the time to put the desktop audio on with some copyright-free music, and I forgot to do the one thing that would actually send the music through OBS. Oh well, at least I tried. desktop audio is now out. Okay, all right, cool. So let's knock this out real quick, and then EvaFPV going to do some soldering. There's a chance that I'm mounting this the same way. I lost track of the rotations. I got to be honest, it's really hard to do this with the antenna still poking through the frame. So I might actually need to pull this all the way apart. Kicking this soldering iron on for you. I'm going to have to power this up and look at it because I'll be goddamned if I put this all back together and the camera is still upside down. So hang on, friends. Let's figure out what side is up on this camera. So the wires need to be on the bottom. Okay, cool. Wires on the bottom. That's all I need to know. And turn these off. Okay. Wire. What did I say? Wires on the bottom? Yeah, wires on the bottom. So it goes like that, and then up in there. This has got to be the most fiddly sort of camera mount setup, but my God, is it lightweight. So it is all good. It is worth the pain in the ass. All right, so we got one side on, and then we're just going to pinch the canopy, and up it goes into the other side. And of course, that first side popped out. I don't think I can do this with the antenna plugged in, so we're going to kick that out of there. Wires on the bottom, I think I said? Sure, why not? All right, on one side here. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm working on it off on the corner of your guys' view. All right, wire on the one side, and then there we go. All right, perfect. That is all set. And now Eva and I are going to switch because all that I have to do at this point is tuning shite. All right, cool. Did you guys take volleyball in school? You remember rotate? Is that just me? Hey. All right, here we go. There's really not much. Actually, here. It'll probably. What are you up to over there? What are you resoldering?
This cap, I need to move it.
Oh, well, that's. I mean, what would you guys rather watch? My big dumb face or Eva solder a cap back on? Or move it. What are you? You're moving it?
Yeah.
It doesn't fit on that frame, really? Of course. So, initial impressions on switching from a Squirt to a Cinesplore.
It seems like it's going to be much nicer to fix when it breaks.
What's been the experience with the Squirt so far?
It flies pretty great except for yaw issues. It really wants to lose control when descending at more than an inch per minute.
I mean, I don't think that's going to get... I mean, it might get a little bit better because it's going to be lighter. I'll be interested to hear from you once you've flown it a bunch. But to be honest, I don't think that's going to get any better. I think you are going to love working on it a lot more, which is a big deal.
I've had that cause me to break the bottom plate twice.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
So that right there, friends, is the problem with the Squirt, is when the bottom plate breaks.
It's 36 screws or something like that.
Jesus! Wow, that's brutal.
It's brutal.
That's pretty nasty.
If I can get off of here. The
Cinesplore. No, I curse constantly. The Cinesplores, I've not broken base plates with, so I mean, hopefully the base plates won't break at all. But yeah, if they do break, I mean, well, it won't. The arms will break.
Breaking an arm.
Yeah, the base plates won't break. What I meant to say is I haven't even broken an arm yet.
Oh, that's why this is so gross. It's conformal coated.
The Cinesplore has just not broken. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put the bench cam on because I want these guys to see what it's like to solder through conformal coating because I don't conformal coat.
Normally wipe it off with alcohol first.
Does it come off with alcohol?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So that's like problem like done. If it comes off with alcohol, that's an easy fix.
Oh, God damn it. Did I run these, like, through the holes in the... That's probably why it's such a pain to take off.
So, speaking of FPV Exchange from earlier on the stream, they gave me Brandan FPV's... What's it called? Drone Saver, I think.
Worry-free?
Worry-free, that's it. FPV worry-free. And so the deal is the FPV worry-free is much thicker than conformal coating, and you can't solder through it, from what I've heard. So I actually haven't used it yet, mainly because of that. Did I lose a screw? I think I lost a screw. So yeah, I've always kind of been of the mind that if I'm gonna waterproof something, it's gonna be with conformal. But I've also heard that the worry-free stuff works better. My take on that is that because if you do conformal correctly, it's gonna work perfect. So my take on that is that. Oh really? Saltwater leaked through it? Well,
I have a quad over there that has issues because of saltwater, and it's conformal.
And it was conformal. Yeah. I mean, saltwater's the devil anyway.
Yeah.
Saltwater's going to kill the motors, so you're going to lose those. But I mean,
conformal is really easy to apply, and it doesn't make too much of a mess.
Right.
The worry-free stuff I've heard makes more of a mess.
Where did this goddamn screw go?
Yeah.
Although it's
is annoying to solder through because it like melts and doubles up and.
Conformal?
Yeah.
Okay. But, I mean, if you can just wipe it off with alcohol...
Yeah, you just take a Q-tip and wipe it off, and then you're good.
That's pretty awesome. I'm going to get some conformal in that case. I didn't realize that. And I heard it's kind of a pain in the ass to solder through, so I was kind of like, well, fuck it.
Do you have...
Yo, I had this screw. Yes. And if you need more than that, just holler. Where did it go? These are like the ultra specific Mobula 6 canopy screws. Are they stuck to a motor? They're always stuck to the motor. No, they're not stuck to a motor. Where did it, I just saw it. It was in the rear one, and now it has vanished. Chat, what words of wisdom do you have about conformal versus FPV worry-free? Hey, there it is! I knew if I moved the rig around enough, it would just magically fall out the back. Muted for our safety, D'Anzella says. Hey, Cable says hello. Just got in from work. What's up, homie? Let me take a look. So this, I streamed an hour earlier tonight to... So my analytics here on the YouTube say that most of my subscribers are on at like 4 to 5 o'clock. So I am going to be playing around with the Wednesday and Friday streams, doing them a little bit earlier. Next week's Whoop Wednesday is going to be at 6 o'clock. I did 7 o'clock this week. So we'll see. We'll see if you know, I know a lot of you guys are used to me streaming at like the normal times from the last 2 years. Although no, I only really established an actual schedule like a year ago. So I guess it's only been the last year that you guys have gotten used to it. Hopefully that's not a deal breaker. If it is, and like if you're all of a sudden unable to watch live, let me know. Definitely let me know. Don't, you know, call me an asshole, but just let me know. And I can always move it back. There's no reason to not move it back. Hey, I forgot to get caught up on the rest of the chats here. Momo Slappy commented on the Whoop Wednesday video. He said, "Ignore through holes on the power leads and just use as a pad. Power leads then come straight back parallel to the board." So I actually really like the through holes. My father was an electrical engineer forever, absolutely brilliant. And he always explained to me that through holes are like hands down the strongest way to mount a screw to a PCB. Not a screw, a wire to a PCB. That's the biggest sort of reason that I prefer through holes. I would rather a build just be completely bulletproof than have wires ripping off of pads. The other issue, though, with the Mobula 6 AIOs is that there are components like right next to those through holes, and it would kind of be a pain in the ass to get them soldered flat to the board. Also, like on the top of the through hole on the Mobula boards, they only have the tiniest little bit of copper. Most through holes have a bigger area of copper that you can actually get it locked down into, but the Mobula 6 board, I can't imagine using it as just a pad. But from the other thing, I actually replied to his comment. The other thing too is that the leads, I have a terrible tendency of yanking these leads because the BT 2.0 connectors fit pretty tight on the battery. So a lot of times it takes some force to get it unplugged, and then you end up yanking on the lead. So again, I'm always going to use a through hole if it's available. That's what she said, of course. But also specifically on these where the leads are getting yanked a little bit. So yeah. From like a just building and the building working standpoint, it's fine either way. It's more like a strength issue in my opinion.
So you put the wires through the holes on yours?
Always. If there's ever a through hole, I always use it.
It's so much effort.
I know. It's harder. it's for sure harder. But that is also what she said.
Pads.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the better solution. Also, like if it's a battery lead too, like in any case, I'm always like, yeah, this is gonna get yanked at some point. What I really like for battery pads is the little scallops. They're called scallops, right? You guys always correct me on this. The outside scallop on the outside of the board, those are strong if you get a big blob on them. Phoenix FPV said, what would be the next type size model that would do nicely for outside flying? This was a comment on a Whoop Wednesday video, so my answer was a toothpick build for sure. Yeah, if you want something small to fly outside, in my opinion, it's just not a tiny whoop. Tiny whoop is like flying a cinewhoop outside. Like, and if you're filming someone, sure, but you're not going to be filming someone with a tiny whoop. So yeah, if you're flying outside, it should be a non-ducted rig. Yeah, right. And the toothpick is the solution there. So that's Whoop Wednesday. We're covered there. Maintenance Monday. Quadbod said, oh wait, did I read these? Hold on. Well, there's only 2 comments, so I'll read them just to make sure. Quadbod comment, he said, an earlier start to a few streams is good news for us Europeans. Thank you. There's more of a chance we can join in the fun, so definitely worth trying for a while. Yeah, there you go, Quadbod. Coming at you. Coming at you Europeans earlier. Apache Smoke Wounded Sniper says, hey, Ciotti, what's up, friend? Really tried to stay awake to watch the stream at 2 a.m. My lights went out. Great explanation and fly footage about tuning. I like the shirts, but yeah, you don't ship to Holland. It's true. I don't ship overseas anymore. I don't know. Stamps.com, their overseas shipping doesn't work right, and they keep getting returned to me. I have the same concerns about the new DJI drone. We got F to override. There's people flying where they're not supposed to, doing stupid stuff. Stay safe. Yeah, we talked about the Avata on Monday night stream, and yeah, you'll have to watch it. It was a pretty big conversation. I don't think I can really sum it up in 30 seconds. Hey, speaking of the shirts, if you're a small bastard like me and you wear a medium-sized t-shirt, I have a whole bunch of FPV t-shirts that I will send you for pretty much the price of shipping. So yeah, if you want medium shirts, let me know. You wanted the Johnny shirt, right? Yeah. Done.
After one.
One of them's already gone. I threw it right behind you on your right. One of them's already gone. The rest of these are available. So if you wear a medium, hit me up and get you some FPV clothing. Who doesn't want more FPV clothing? A Cable says, hello, CiottiFPV. Just, oh no, I read that already. James Flores says, hey, what's up? Veritas Weasel says, who is soldering? It's EvaFPV. Riot9 just typed their name. Look them up on YouTube and Instagram and give her a sub or else. June Loco says, you have beautiful hands. Kevin Sumner says, what's up, homie? What's up, Kevin?
Thank you.
Eva, hey, Kevin, Eva was blown away by the bottle. Where is the bottle, by the way? It's over here. Yeah, Eva saw the bottle and was like, what? It is, man, this is cool. Hey, Kevin, I keep forgetting to ask you, how the hell, so this is, you did this on your laser engraver, you said, right? How the hell, how? It's round. I guess you, like, put it in it and then just did, like, you just did this, and then I guess you turned it, and then you did these. But there's like, how? How did you do this on a laser engraver? Is it a 360-degree laser engraver? What is that? Did that freeze in there? The vacuum insulated bottles are bananas.
I want one of those.
Oh man, they're the best. Hey, mailbag coming at you guys. I almost forgot. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Little order from Ready-Made RC. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Ready-Made RC. Look at anybody that went to the original Rampage got a set of these Strix sunglasses in black. And what's really funny is, like, the black Strix sunglasses I've seen that people got from Rampage for like years and years and years. Like, apparently we all loved them so much we hoarded them. They're just black, you know, Wayfair knockoffs with the Strix logo and fancy looking lenses. But they've also got these white ones, and they were on sale for like, I don't know, $2 or something. So I got a set of these. The reason why I ordered from that website, though, is right here. They are one of the 2 websites where you can get these Tattoo R-Line version 1 4S 1050s. And hey, by the way, that little thing is I stole from Mighty Car Mods, the best car channel on the internet. Go show them some love. Give them a subscription if... Subscription. What am I, 80? Give them a sub if you like cars at all. You'll love their channel. And it's the least that we can all do for having such a cool little... They use that on their second channel, actually, MCM2, where they have this show called the Unicorn Circuit, and yeah, they open mail that people sent them. I messaged them and asked them if I could use it, and they didn't get back to me. So I assumed that meant yes.
Splash solder onto the CSC.
No. There's a 5X loop over there if we need it. So yeah, this is the battery that I'm kind of needing to run now on the fat-ass Cinesplore. And there's about to be a second fat-ass Cinesplore one of these days. Yeah, 4S 1050, only 20 grams heavier than the 4S 850s. The 4S 850s are pretty much all 100 grams. This is an extra 200 milliamps and an extra 20 grams. So, yeah, I've had one of these, and it's great. I just had it for running the lighter weight Cinesplores a little bit longer. But yeah, now that the Cinesplore has gained like 70 or 80 grams from going from a 2004 to a 2104, going from a Hero 8 to a Hero 10, and going from analog to digital, it's basically 20 grams, 20 grams, 10 grams. Wait, no, that's not right. Analog to digital is an extra 10 grams. 2004s to 2104s is an extra 15, I think, grams. And then Hero 8 to Hero 10 must be like an extra 35, 40, 50. Yeah, about that. And that's a lot of extra weight. So, yeah, it was... it sucks because I have a ton of 4S 850s. But what eases the pain is that the 4S 850s are perfect for all of my freestyle 3-inch and 3.5-inch rigs. So those are all going to get the hell beaten out of them. And these will be like the more cinematic batteries. What I will admit sucks is that these guys come with XT60s on them. The one of them that I already have, I converted over from XT60 to XT30. I don't know what I'm going to do. I now have 4 more. I really am not looking forward to switching 4 of these. So I might move the fat Cinesplores over to XT60. The problem with that is I don't know. That's probably what I'll do. I have adapters to go either way. I could just use an adapter, but I mean, what is this, amateur hour? So yeah, I'll
Why not
probably end
just
up
run XT60s?
switching it over. It's just a little bit of extra needless weight.
Sure.
And, you know, when I was buying the 4S850s, I was like, no way in hell I'm switching these all to XT60, right? Mm-hmm. So now I'm in the opposite scenario. On Amazon, you can get two 32 gig SDHCs really cheap. These are for all the Runcam hybrids on the Ripsqueaks and the 250. Because you lose the little memory cards a lot with the Runcam hybrids. There's a little plastic latch that holds them in, and then I add a little bit of extra hot glue on the top of the latch to make it longer. But they can still pop out of there. So
I don't know if they're still on sale, but the 64 gig.
They were like $2 more.
$12
for two.
For one.
Per. Yeah. This was like $12 for two. This is really cheap.
Because I lost footage during building that.
Really? Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just buying a bunch and swapping SD cards every flight now.
Have extra cards. When you lose a card, buy two extras. You're gonna end up losing it anyway. So just buy extra cards. This is just from Amazon. I got some more of these little cable clips. You can get these from WeBleedFPV. These are awesome for hanging your whoop gates from the ceiling. So yeah, now I got a bunch of extras so we can hang more whoop gates in the basement. Isn't that exciting? You can buy these from WeBleedFPV. These looked a little bit different than those, so I wanted to see if maybe these are stronger. They're not going to be, but whatever. It's fine. I got another set of 7-inch props. These are Gemfan's 7042. Look at that big bastard. I will probably not like these as much as the glass nylons, but they were cheap and I was doing an order, and you guys know how addicted I am to testing props. So, yeah. Got some more props for testing. And I think that's about it. There was a couple of little... Ooh, look at this. Hold on. Those of you that have any fashion sense might be into this. I got shoes off of eBay. I don't know. I was on there. There's this one Vans shoe that I've been looking for a while, and then this was in like the suggested items, and I was like, ooh. I don't know. It's shoes. Who cares? Kevin Sumner says, "What's up, homie?" Ed K says there's an attachment. He said it twice. That's how important it is. An attachment that rollers that let you do round things under the laser. Oh, okay. Wait, Ed, was it you? Did you do this, Ed? I thought it was, man. I don't know. I get you guys confused sometimes. I'm sorry. It was you that did this, Ed K. I'm the worst. Wait, so how does that work, Ed? So does it automatically rotate the damn thing? If so, that's amazing. Lost Sync knows what's up. He says nice kicks. Ed K says no, I didn't, but I could. Okay, all right, good. Whew. I felt like a real dick just now. That is pretty cool. It automatically rotates it. That's wild. What a time to be alive. Fat Pastor says, I'm currently tuning the Mobula 6 HDZero on the Meteor 65 Pro with the 35mm props. It is a lot different tune. Stock HDZero Mobula 6 was at 1.5 master multiplier. This is at, with this I'm at 90. Your thoughts? That sounds like the props are point 90, I'm assuming, right? That sounds like the props are not balanced. That's pretty low. Ooh, that's not great. With that master multiplier at 0.90, that rig's probably not going to fly all that well. It's probably going to have a bunch of bounce back and shit. Interesting. So here's what I would do. Put the propellers back on, hold on. Stock H. Put the propellers from the stock HDZero Mobula 6 onto it and put it back up to 1.5, and that'll isolate the propellers. being the issue. Technically speaking, the bigger propellers are making more thrust. So technically speaking, you might only be able to run the master slider at like 1.4, but 0.9, like that's really low. Like that's low enough where there's something going on. It could also be that the Meteor 65 Pro frame has an issue, like it's really wobbly or something like that. I have not spent any time on that frame. I put one battery through that Betaflight build and bailed. Vibrations are coming from somewhere, though. Vibrations are getting into the gyro in some way, shape, or form. So that's what you need to be trying to figure out. Make sense? Denzel says it probably works like a printer. Laser goes back and forth in a straight line, and the bottle rolls slowly in place. Interesting. Very cool.
Red stripe is negative, right?
In theory. I always get freaked out with that. Hey, here.
Red stripe is negative, right?
Red stripe is probably negative, right, friends? Isn't that awkward to have to up is down and down is up? And then, because it's rotated. Ed K says, yep.
Thank you. I'm trusting you.
I mean, it's like that on the other one, so the stripe is negative. Okay, so we got the camera right side up. Now we just got to... the long lead is negative. Well, the leads have been chopped.
Yeah, that's not helpful now.
Let's try to get this bound. Maybe it'll just bind. Probably not, but maybe it just will bind. How do you bind Express LRS, guys? Does it go into like auto bind when you negative equals line red bit? Awesome, thanks guys.
Is it doing manual binding, not bind phrase?
It's been oh shit! It should be on a bind phrase. It wasn't bound the other day though. Maybe I just wasn't. No, it definitely didn't bind the other day. Oh well, it's not getting power. Are you kidding me? Wait, no, it's good. Oh, and it's green. Is it bound? It's solid green. Doesn't that mean... Hi, I'm bound. Bueller? Let's plug it into Betaflight and take a look.
It's an SPI board.
Oh! It's not a binding problem. I have the wrong... thing chosen in the receiver tab.
Do you have a lighter?
Hey, it's on S-Bus and it needs to be on CRSF. I do. You want a lighter or a torch? Hey, now it's on Crossfire. I bet you it'll beep. Nope. Let's reset it. Oh wait, should it be on? Telemetry lost. I actually don't know what protocol it's supposed to be on. So it's on a UART. Oh, I might have the UART wrong. What was this board on? Oh, it just said telemetry recovered. That's a good sign. Come on. Come on, you little jerk. Come on. All right, hold on. Let's unplug it here, and we're gonna put it into Betaflight and see what else I have wrong. Fat Pastor says it is a wobbly flame. I'll try the other frame. I'll try the other props. Cool. All right, let's connect. Let's go to receiver tab, and all right. So it's on Crossfire. Let's check the ports tab here. Here you guys go. Ports tab. Well, that doesn't look right at all. I need that, don't I? I have a feeling that might have just fixed it. Let's see. Nope. Why was it on MSP? Wait, so it's an well, let's try this first. Let's try UART2 first. Just because that's the quickest and easiest thing. Alright. Hey! All good. Alright, cool. So we're on tear. Let's check the endpoints real quick, and then we'll see how this little shit bag flies. Wow, they're higher than normal. That's interesting. They're higher and lower than normal. Why the stick low threshold is different. This is strange. And then the RSSI channel, I think it just comes through magically, right? I should just have it disabled. Let's do that because it's on the Crossfire protocol. Aux 1, good to go. Aux 2, Aux 3. Cool. We are... Oh, wait, no. We don't have any deadband in here. Let's add a little bit. And there we go. Now we're all set. Oh, what is this auto factor so low for, though? Get that auto factor up. Did I, like, not set this thing up? I thought that this flight controller was already set up. Yeah, okay, it was. Master multiplier is jacked all up. Okay, cool. Motor output limit is 95. That's probably fine. Yeah, I guess I set everything up other than the receiver tab. Rates are set. And... Okay, yeah, we're looking good. Let's see if and how it flies. Hopefully I didn't leave that VRX plugged in. I did. That's not great. It might be on fire. Hopefully not. Let's see if the VRX is still working. I'm cautiously optimistic. It's working. Look at that. All right, we're going to put a Tattoo BT 2.0 300 mAh battery on here and go annoy the family. All right, flat side away. And here we go. Ed K says, basic is a roller table that can do stuff without handles, or you can get one with a 3-jaw chuck, and you can do odd-shaped things with handles. Wow, that's really, really slick. Laser engraving table. Come on now. How can you not like that? Oh, boo. There we go. So this is... Oh, look at the OSD all jacked up. Why is the... Oh, I can't. Oh, boy. All right, so we got something else going on. Good, because I cannot have the OSD look like this. Where did this AIO come from that the OSD looks like that? And the motors are... Well, I guess I changed the motors on it, so it makes sense that they're not spinning the right direction. So let's fix the motors first, and then I'll figure out what on earth is going on with the OSD.
Low battery.
Back into Betaflight. Motors tab. Let's first check that they're in the right positions. Motor 1 is correct, 2 is correct, 3 is correct, 4 is correct. All right, cool. So they're not spinning in the right direction. So we're going to hit motor direction. I understand the risks, and we're going to do individually. Motor 1 is making thrust. Motor 2 is making thrust. Motor 3 is making thrust. What the hell? What? They're going the right way. Do I have the props on wrong? What? Hold on, let's spin them all up. They're all making thrust. Bueller? Why was it, let's check the board orientation. No, that's correct. Nose down, nose up, left, right, y'all left, y'all right. What? What? Why did it, lose its mind? Let me check the reordering again. Start. Right rear. Yep. Right front. Left rear. Left front. Save. Okay. That's odd. Let's check the motor direction one more time. We'll use the wizard this time. Start and spin. Okay. 2 is correct. 1 is wrong. 1 is wrong. Okay, 1 is wrong. Yeah, 1's going in, spinning in. 3 is correct. Oh, and 4 is wrong. How the hell? What? That was weird. 1's wrong, and 4's wrong. Now 1 is correct. Now 4 is correct. 2's still right. That was weird. How did I not... Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Do you have paper towels or Q-tips?
No. Felix is here! Paper towels are... Wait, there's a rag on the ground. There's a black microfiber to your right. Yeah. Let's fix the OSD, and then this thing should fly. What is happening with this OSD? What is the deal here? Pitch angle, yes, I want that. Well, first of all, it's on auto. Let's get it onto NTSC. There we go. Battery average cell voltage, yes, we want that. Current draw, yes. Current MAH drawn, where's that? Oh, yeah, we want that. Battery voltage, where's that? Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want total battery voltage. We don't need it. Craft name, that's fine. Fly mode, why is that turned on? In what world? Link quality, that's good. RSSI, we don't need timer 2. Throttle position, yes. Warnings, that's fine. VTX channel, we don't want that. There we go, that's much better. Weird, very, very weird. And the warnings are all good to go. Kevin Sumner says, rebottle, I think you may have been confused with somebody else. I don't have a laser engraver, but laser engraving on round stuff is done by some wheels in the bottle rest that rolls it. Oh, man. I hate when I get people confused. Somebody's going to watch this and be like, motherfucker, I made him that bottle and he doesn't even remember my name? What a prick. I agree with you. Whoever that is that's thinking that right now, I agree with you. I apologize. Should have engraved your name on the damn thing. I'm the worst. Sorry, guys. I'll just put my goggles on and hide. All right, so I think we're good.
This chair does not roll.
This chair does not roll, yeah. All right. Riot 9 says motor direction reversed meant to be ticked. It's not. Oh, good call, Riot 9. I did not see that. Weird. I swear to God, this this AIO was on a rig that was flying. I don't understand why there's so much stuff that's jacked up about it. Very weird. Motor poles is supposed to be 12. These little tiny motors are 12. Bidirectional D-shot is on. D-shot 300 is on. Okay. Everything else looks good to go. Easy, fella. Easy. Okay. We should be all set. PID tuning. Dynamic idle is at 30. I'm tempted to move that down to 25, but we'll leave it at 30. And...
What are you running the Cinewhoops?
30, just to make sure. Like, I want to move them down, so that the lower you can...
5 or something.
Yeah, so the lower you can move that, the better performance you'll get when you're dropping altitude. Mm-hmm. But if you move it too low, it'll desync. So it's... Did you say special pizza? I want special pizza.
Are you still streaming?
I am. Are you making special pizza? Wait, say again?
Huh?
Did you say special pizza?
I was saying, what kind of pizza does everybody want? And Sage wanted pineapple. I was like, I'm not...
I'll eat pineapple pizza with him.
You will?
Oh, no, I won't. I can't. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. God damn it.
Ava, will you be joining us for dinner?
Sure.
Oh, hi, dude.
Awesome.
Hey, it works.
So any other preferences?
Look at that.
Pizza?
Squid.
I have no preferences.
You don't care? You'll eat anything?
Fine with any pizza.
Awesome.
You know I'm into
pizza,
that
I'll
pepperoni jab.
Will you drink with me tonight? Aaron's not drinking alcohol right now.
Sure.
Like, who's going to drink with me?
The flight modes are not set either.
Well, let me call the pizzas and then I'll run over and go get them. And I'll be back.
You know, the flight modes aren't set. Well, although I do have... Man, the setup on this AIO is super strange. But... Alright, so here we go. This is the full can... Huh?
So it's flying though.
Yeah. This is the full... The one flight mode is set. It's just the middle switch position is not set. Oh, boy. Help me! I see you, Felix! I see you! Help me! Oh, no! They just walked away! Oh, no, they didn't. Yay! Thank you! So this is the full can 0802 30,000s on the T-Motor prototype tri-blade 1.2 inch props. And I've been using this battery to set it up. Oh boy. Wow. And the battery is like immediately dead. Felix is standing like a statue. Are they asking me to land on their hand? I think they're asking me to land on their hand. Let's see if I can do it. Stop moving your hand!
It's not like you're a pro pilot or anything.
It's not like I've done this before. The battery is just taking a dump. Oh wow. So the rates feel weird again. There's something going on with these newbie drone AIOs where the rates just don't work the way that they should.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Wow, what the hell? Let's fix the modes. Maybe there's, I don't know, maybe the rates are on. I thought that I looked at the rates though.
Telemetry lost.
Let's get it back in the Betaflight and take a look. The other thing that I thought it was just one of the Acro-B boards, but the newbie drone boards have less runtime. Look at that squid.
All of those on, and I forgot to run this on.
Nice. Yes, there it is.
Always happens.
There's the assembly fail. You can never assemble anything without failing at least once. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, is it something good? Who's it from?
Tweet.
CiottiFPV?
Yeah.
Oh, yay! What are you up? Oh, there's a rat in there. I thought you were telling me to land on your hand. There's a rat in there, guys. I was trying to kill the rat.
Okay.
Jesus, I'm the worst. I was wondering why I was like, you're moving your hand. Stop moving it if you want me to land on it. Awesome.
Rat versus tinywhoop.
Rat versus tinywhoop. Yeah, look at these arm. What is happening here? Whose AIO is this? Weird, man. Weird. All right. So. Oh wait, no. Arm. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah. So arming there. Horizon aux 2. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh look, the beeper's not set up. All right, yeah, this is confusing. All right, so beeper is down. Oh, and you know what? I bet you flip over after crash. Oh, but it's in the wrong switch position. Okay, so that's why turtle mode wasn't working, because it wasn't set up.
Mittens keeps coming out of my shirt and then immediately climbing back in.
You must be doing something right. They like you. LED low. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that on. Aux 2. Although the LEDs are probably not working on this rig. OSD disable. That's not set up. No, whatever. I'll just do it the simple way. And no, I'm not going to do it the simple way. Here's how you disable your OSD, friends, but still leave your warnings on. You turn on expert mode. You go into adjustments. You turn on the first line. You set it to aux 2. You open up the full range. If you want me to really show you how to do this, just message me. And you put this to aux 2. That's what you do right there. You save it. And then you go into OSD. And you got to use these 1, 2, and 3. The OSD profile 1, 2, and 3. And you got to set your stuff up here to put the OSDs onto everything but warnings you do on 1 and 2. So you do these all on 1 and 2, but then the warnings you set to be 1, 2, and 3. So what's happening is, in that adjustments thing, your aux 2 switch, or whatever stick you choose, see it moving around between 1, and that triggers OSD profile 1, middle position triggers OSD profile 2, third position triggers OSD profile 3, where I only have the warnings on. So it'll pop up warnings like low battery, but then the rest of the flight you won't have any OSD on, so that if you're gonna use your goggle DVR for an edit, you don't have any ugly OSD elements hanging out, which is nice because if you edit a bunch of clips together, the OSD elements will change, right? The battery will go up and down in voltage, shit like that, and it just looks better, right? What you doing, Felix? Ed K says, I wish I could take credit for the bottle. Fat Pastor says it's got to be this floppy frame. Put the old props back and switch to the old profile, and still has lots of prop wash. So it's got switch to the old profile, and it has. If the old profile is on Master Multiplier 1.5, and it still has lots, that's interesting. At a Master of 1.5, it should not have lots of prop wash. Let's check the rates. No, those are my rates. And this is firmware 4.3.1. So there is still something going on in B-Brain's custom hexes that they make where the rates don't feel right.
You run more expo than I do.
I run more expo than everyone.
But you're...
wow, what the hell?
Mine's 5570.57.
Let's throw another battery through this. Maybe I'm just crazy. Wait, no, actually, let's get the ultimate freestyle tiny whoop up in the air. I'll fly that to feel the normal rates, and then we'll put this up in the air for a second. So, all we were trying to do with that rig just now is get it up in the air, and we have accomplished that. So,
do you have little spacers here? In the Vista source?
Yeah.
Do nuts.
What do you want, 1 millimeter or 2?
Do you have purple ones?
It's a Cinesplore, so it's gonna sit up. So it's got tons of room up on top. So anything will work.
I mean, I don't really need them. Just got these press nuts.
Yeah, right. You'll just smash it into the press nuts otherwise. Give me those tweezers over there. Actually, the skinny tweezers that are right in front of you, below your right hand. Yeah. These skinny ones are not magnetized. I think they're the only tool on the desk that's not magnetized. I see you back there, Felix. I see you. I feel your presence.
I'm here.
I only have 3 of these purples. So you're going to have to use plastic nuts like a pleb.
Do you have purple and then a non-purple color?
I have 3 purple 2 mils, and then the rest are purple 3 mils, which is incredibly annoying. The 2 mils are not made anymore, and I've somehow ended up with an odd number. I think I bought 3 sets of them, and they come in 5s.
Mittens just never
Look at this rat.
Mittens never learns, because like it's always a really, really tight fit whenever she tries to turn around in it, and it's like she gets caught in it every single time.
All right, so this rig is sort of good to go. We got to fly it some. Now we're going to move over to the fresh build, the ultimate freestyle tiny whoop. Happy Model Diamond, say again.
Where is those?
What?
Those little spacers.
Top right. Got it. I'm so like I've not dumped any of those out yet, and I'm like so nervous I'm gonna at some point.
That's gonna suck.
So this is Diamond ELRS AIO 0702 30,000s 1.6 inch biblades and the Mobula canopy, and it flies away when we arm it. I did do a diff from another rig, so actually wait a second, I'm backwards. There are 2 mils in there, but there are not 3 mils in there. Yeah, it's backwards. It's backwards. I'm backwards. The 3 mils are the ones that got discontinued. Not discontinued, but stopped selling them. I'm going to close this.
Yes.
Because that's the only way I think that I've managed to not dump it, is by opening it, getting shit out, and immediately closing it.
I'm so bad at leaving them open.
Oh my god. I dumped one of the big ones with M3 stuff out once, and I'm like, nope, never again, never again. So let's do this. We're going to just default this all the way out. I'm going to take a couple of screenshots because I just like to do that. Well, no, I'm not, because the ports tab is all nothing. Show you guys. Ports tab is nothing. This is all gonna just dump in. This will be fine. That's gonna be the yaw. Why the board orientation needs to get rotated 90 degrees, I'll never know. This will probably come in there fine, and then we're just gonna use presets for everything else. All right, yeah. So we're just gonna default this out, and we'll do auto detect. Oh, you know what I'm gonna lose is the bind. The bind should be in the diff somewhere, right? Who knows what the CLI item is for the bind, for the binding info? I'll be impressed. Crazy B. Lost set aux.
Trying to think of what it's called.
I'm assuming it's in the master area here. Gyro low pass, dynamic min check, max check, RC smoothing, bidirectional D shot, motor output reordering, motor poles 12. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do all this shit again. Battery capacity. And here's all the OSD stuff. I guess it's gonna be in here. VTX low power, VTX frequency. Oh man. Hey, there it is. Set Express LRS UID.
That's what it is.
All right. Well, I think I have. Didn't I copy and paste this? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is copy and pasted from obviously. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna use this as the diff.
The electronics of Cinewoop together.
There it is. Look at that squid. Show the squid.
We got squid.
Look how Squidward it is.
Got calamari.
All right, so we're gonna do a fresh install, and I am gonna use big chunks of that diff from before. Load firmware online. Flash, and this is just gonna kill everything. I am gonna push the master multiplier up because I'm really interested to see if the problem was that I used the diff, or if the master multiplier up on 1.5 is too much. Kiz Bartlett says it's like Rat Tattoo. CiottiFPV doesn't fly the whoops himself. He has a rat under that hair controlling him. Oh, that would be amazing. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine? And wow, it's taking a long time to flash. In due time. While I'm waiting, we can open a box from TweetFPV. Oh, and I can use... Oh, this is the other thing that I got. Look at this. So this is from Ready Made RC. This is a little Strix. I remember my dad had one... Oh, I'm not on the right camera on. I remember my dad had one of these when I was growing up, and it was just the most useful little thing. Look, it's just got a little X-Acto blade in it. And then it covers it up so you don't gash yourself. So I didn't mean to buy 2 of these, but I bought 2 of them, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I can have one in my flight bag and one here in the workbench.
That digs into the Vista.
So yeah, there you go. Are those not enough?
These might be... No, it's these screws that are digging in.
Oh, the outer ones? I mean, it's not like you don't have enough room. There should be 5mm spacers in there. They might be plastic, but... So yeah, I highly recommend this.
Like these screws,
and it's on sale. The arm screws.
A little bit too long.
Good God.
No, yeah, there's a gap.
Is it? So look. Ready, guys? Ready? Whoop! It cuts right through stuff. It's just an X-Acto knife blade. Yeah, TweetFPV, since I'm a patron of TweetFPV, I was the first to see him post up and say, hey, I'm selling a bunch of stuff. Who wants some of it? And I said, yo, I want some of it. Some of this is going to be for giveaways. Joshua Bardwell 6S board. This is one of the best giveaway items ever. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Oh, look at that. This one has heat tape over it. Mine has heat paint. Well, that's different. Different generation of Bardwell board than what I have got. And then look at this, though. Look at this. This is the star. Another Mobula 6 ELRS. I basically just got this for the AIO because mine are starting to die. So, yeah. This is just what I wanted to show you guys. So, when it blows up, I will have a replacement, which is pretty awesome. And there's a couple little things which you guys are going to see in the giveaways. I'm not going to spoil the surprises. Programming successful. Let's set this up. So we're going to connect to it, apply custom defaults, and the first thing I'll do, well, let's just start diving through the diff. So, all right, so if you're going to do a diff, I really do recommend that you don't just blindly copy and paste it like I did on Wednesday when I was in a hurry. That's my excuse. You want to kind of look through it and take out all of like the gyro, static, notch, dynamic notch stuff, the LPF gyro stuff, anything that's surrounding like filtering. Unless the two rigs are completely identical, even if they are completely identical, you should probably still take it out. So top to bottom in the diff, name is fine. What was that?
Just like completely flipped over. Screwdriver problems.
Telemetry, you can leave that. Beacon, you can kind of leave that. TAER, it's fine.
AETR.
Dude, my original transmitter came TAER, and like what? Well, because then you have to fix it on all the rigs, right? And it's like I'm not even gonna bother looking it up in the.
Mine just came AETR.
Right. Yeah, I think it's everybody. I think nobody's ever changed. Whatever their transmitter came with, that's been that forever.
Izzy specifically changed over so she could fly my quads.
Oh my god!
Fly hers easier.
Right. Awesome. The aux modes we can leave. That's fine. I actually don't know what ADJ range is. 001 900 2100 29 100. I don't know what that is. Let me scroll in a little bit for you guys to make sure you can see this. All right, move this up a little bit. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what this ADJ range is, but I'm pretty sure that it's not filter related, so I'm gonna leave it. VTX table is fine. We can leave that alone. So here's an example. I'm gonna take out this gyro low pass filter static hertz. I'm gonna take out the dynamic notch. Take out this. Take out this. Take out this. Accelerometer calibration, we'll leave that. Min check, max check, that's fine. RC smoothing, auto factor, we can leave that, that's fine. D-shot bidirectional, we can leave that. D-shot 300, we can leave that. Motor pulse 12, that's fine. Battery capacity, that's fine. VBAT max and min. Yeah, that's fine too. Yaw reversed on, that's okay. Small angle 180, that's fine. Deadband, that's fine. Actually, I'm going to move these deadbands up to 3. Hello again, Felix. Hello. OSD is fine to leave. So then this is all OSD here. There's a big chunk of OSD stuff. That's all good to go. VTX low power disarm run to first time, fine. VTX frequency, fine. NTSC, fine. And now here, Express LRS, this is going to keep our bind. That's great. RPM filter Q. Let's get rid of that. No. Let's just move that down to 800. Just to give it a little bit more filtering. Name equals Ciotti, that's fine. Here we go. Here's some more that we want to get rid of. D-term low pass filter 1, 2. Get rid of these. Anti-gravity gain 5,000, that's fine. Here is crash recovery, and here's the crash recovery thresholds that I've dialed in, so we're definitely going to leave those because that took me a while to figure out. I-term relax cutoff of 10, we can leave that. PID sum limit. And PID sum yaw, we'll leave those. here is the tune. We're gonna wipe the tune completely out. And the D-mins, we're gonna wipe those out as well as the D-max. Feed forward transition, we're gonna kill that. We're gonna kill all of the feed forward stuff because I'm gonna put a preset on here. Dynamic idle down at 25, we can leave that. That's pretty aggressive, but it's a tiny whoop, so it tends to be okay. Simplified master multiplier, we're gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna get rid of this the rest of this simplified stuff. Simplified D-max gain, D gain, feed forward gain, and filter multiplier. So we're gonna get rid of that stuff. And then this is all just rates down at the bottom here. Cool. So when I do a diff, that is, in my opinion, the safest way to kind of do it. That's the stuff that you want to remove. The rest of this stuff you can pretty safely leave on here. So let's come up and grab this, copy it into the clipboard. We're going to connect to the rig again. Yeah, so it's throwing warnings because we... That's weird. No. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So let's calibrate the accelerometer real quick. Well, no. It's going to come through in the in the diff. So there we go. Pasting that in. We're looking for any red text, and we're not getting any. So that's good. Hit save. And what's up, Carbon Cage? Big and little. How the hell are you? Riot9 says, I believe ADJ range is the profile on a switch you set up. That's exactly what it is, Riot9. Good call, my friend. All right, so there we go. We're going to calibrate the accelerometer because there's no reason not to, although it looks pretty good. Yeah, no, it's fine.
It seems silly to do.
We're going to go to presets. What's that? Having them that high? Yeah, I mean, it'll help with cooling, is what I tell myself. The reason I was backwards about the 2mm and the 3mm is
this
that...
What you run on yours, or?
No, I run 3mm. And I used the last of mine, and then I only had...
So these are 2mm?
Yeah, there's only like 3 of the 3mm left, and I was like, really? Because I used the 3mm because I put heat transfer tape below the Vista to dump some heat into the base plate.
Oh, that's smart.
So we are going to jump into a couple of presets here. So we're actually just one. We're just going to use the tune preset. I think someone said that there was a, yep, there it is, UAV Tech Whoop 1S, 2S preset. And, well, wait, no, this is what was on. Let's try this. Let's leave it as it is. Right now, all of the filtering and all of the PID tune is completely stock. Let's see what happens with it set up like this. Let's see if it flies away. Let's see if it fries away. So yeah, this is completely stock filtering. Let's see what happens. And come here so that you guys can watch it jump up in the air and try to kill me. Hopefully not.
I'll love it.
No! So mean. So angry. Damn that rap music.
You say that to Duke.
I do. It's true. I mean, he deserves it. You don't deserve it, Felix. No, he doesn't. He's a good boy.
He's the worst person ever.
What are you eating over there? Something good?
Pumpkin pie.
More pumpkin pie. You're going to become a pumpkin pie. Dad jokes all day. All right, let's see what happens. Maybe it'll work. Bobby Bags loves the presets. I'm coming around.
I wasn't a fan.
I wasn't at
for
first.
tuning, at least.
And now I've
For, like,
actually
the
found a couple good
rest of the
ones.
stuff, I think it's good. But
Yeah.
Sarah,
What up?
I don't think that was a dad joke. Low battery. It just sucked.
Oh no! Right in the face. So there's motors not spinning the right direction, but there's also a propeller hitting something. What's that? What's that about? Oh. Motor 2. What are you hitting? Motor 2 is hitting something good. So I'm having this problem lately with these Meteor 65 frames where they're like, the ducts are like misshapen. And you can just kind of bend them back straight, but it's a little odd. Gotta be honest. Oh God, what are you stuck on, yo? It's getting stuck in the front. It's getting stuck up in the front here. This is a brand new Meteor 65 frame. There we go. Now we're set. Yeah, it's the front. It's the front of the duct for some reason. Almost as if I've been crashing this frame, but I have not. I promise. I promise. I know that's probably an empty promise coming from me, but there must be a the motors must be either in the wrong spots or I don't know, something weird's going on. Let's fix it. Okay, and we've got USB plugged in. Now we've got power plugged in. Let's get the motors back. What's weird is motor direction is reversed. You set 300, okay. What's weird is it was fine the other day. Check the spinning motor, front left. I guess maybe in that diff, I deleted the motor mapping.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry.
And or the motor mapping is different between the Diamond AIO and the other AIO. Start spin motors. All right, let's see. Motor 2 is good. Motor 1 is good. Motor 3 is wrong. Motor 4 is right. Only motor 3 is wrong. That's weird. Hold on. Out, yeah. Out, okay. Now it's out. Wow, I don't think I've ever had only one motor be incorrect. These are direct soldered motors. That explains it. Okay, so now we should be good. Hold on. The board orientation is also wrong. I didn't rotate it 90 degrees. There we go. Cool. All right, here we go. Now it should work. Okay. Flat side towards me. Man, these things get hot with the VTX running off of USB. I hate it. Really wish Happy Model didn't do that. Here we go. For real this time. With feeling. Why do we not have video? It's still acting weird. More importantly, though, where has video gone? Did the VTX table not come through? Let me check. Let me scan channels real quick. Nope, there just is no video. Somebody in chat said that they've blown up 3 diamond boards so far. I hope that, and I mean, I did have this plugged into, I mean, this is the problem, like you plug these things into USB to do things in Betaflight, and they just sit there ramming the VTX, and, oh, well, what? I guess it has to be set up in here, maybe?
Telemetry lost. RSSI low. Telemetry
Let's see here.
recovered. Low battery.
Device ready, yes. Hey, look at that. Okay. We had to turn it on, which is weird.
That tends to help.
What's confusing me, though, is that it's... I copied that over in the diff. Frequency 5917. I think that's race 8, isn't it? On till first arm, pit mode, power, safe.
RSSI low.
Is it? Or are you just a
Low
jerk?
battery.
Why would that not have any... Really not have any video?
Telemetry lost. Telemetry
I would think it would...
recovered.
Okay, well, there's our answer.
Battery.
It was acting funny. Why don't I have... What? Oh, I was on the wrong channel. It was acting funny. I can already tell you guys it's not going to fly right. Yeah, there it goes. See how it's hanging? I'm at like no throttle. Oh, yeah, and it's getting hot. So there is something going on with this diamond board. And like when it does that on a completely stock tune, that is not good. Where the hell did it go?
I heard it clang.
Where? Oh, hello.
Oh, here it is.
Rat. Did it? How did it? What? How did it make it all the way through? What that means is that it bounced through the shelving unit under there. That's kind of insane. This is not good
Telemetry lost.
because I can't bring. Well, so let's try this. Let's try Mark's whoop filter settings.
Low battery.
Well, they're not filter settings, they're PID settings, and they're pushing the PIDs up. So that's not going to help us.
It might.
Ugh.
Weirdly. That helped with my squirts.
Really?
It's turning the PIDs up.
They were
Rid of-
flying away with low PIDs?
Yeah. Or it wasn't
That's-
flying away, but it was way more vibraty and felt like it might.
I can see that. I can definitely
Yeah.
see that. This is an oscillation issue here, though. Let's see what is in the filters tab. Let's see if there's anything whoop related in here. Nope. So let's do CT Snooze, Chris. Let's do his RPM filtering. I mean, it is a clean build, and we could have a problem where there's too much filtering. What's up, Zoe Tech? How are you? Zoe Tech, for anybody that doesn't know, is We Bleed FPV. Get your asses on over there and buy yourself something nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Cinemwhoops.
I'm heading out.
Oh, what'd you get?
I said I'm heading out.
What'd you get?
Oh, half cheese, half pineapple, and one veggie.
Amazing.
Um,
All right, so we're going to do...
right now is gin and tonic. Do you want something else to drink?
Whatever you're having.
You good?
Yeah.
I'll make it.
Let's do very noisy, guys. Let's try this very noisy. And then we're going to try clean. Too much filtering is a problem. Not enough filtering is also a problem. You got to have the right amount. This doesn't feel like
Telemetry recovered.
a
Low battery.
vibration problem when I spin the motors up. Let me check that real quick, though. Well, hold on. First, let's take a look at what that did in the filtering menu. I'm very curious. So in filter settings. Oh wow, really low in the gyro filtering. Jesus. So the gyro low pass 1 is turned all the way off, but the low pass 2 is really low. And then the D term is pretty low too at 0.8. RPM filtering is 3 harmonics, 100 minimum frequency, 2 notches, 350 Q. Wow, pretty aggressive. Oh, so we got to make sure that this max dynamic notch frequency is all the way up at 1,000. That could have been the problem.
Telemetry lost.
Um,
Telemetry recovered.
We got to make sure that it'll go up high enough to catch the crazy high frequency nonsense. So that could have been the issue a minute ago. The hell kind of a bug is that? Let's take a look. If
Fuck.
oh man, 180 degrees
Telemetry
core
lost.
temperature. That's not great, huh?
These parts go back, don't they? Tabs.
What tabs? Wait.
On the skid plate. 'Cause these aren't lining up. It's like a
Yes. Yes.
Dang it.
Yes. First
Don't
time
you
building a
love
frame.
drones?
Happens every time.
Don't you love drones?
Yeah, it's almost like they should come with instruction manuals.
Telemetry recovered.
Tend not to.
Low battery.
It's almost like an instruction manual would help us out. All right, let's see. Nope. See it, guys? There it is. So we
That's
still
fluttery.
have issues. So now we're going to go to the clean build, which is going to take a ton of filtering away. And it might be better. Although, actually, no. Here's a way you can kind of make sure there's not too many vibes coming in. You put it into turtle mode. And you can also do this in the motors tab, but this is even easier. You put it in turtle mode, and then you just spin the motors up, and just hold it. Just hold it and feel for vibes. Ow. And now we're perfectly smooth. And then we can just arm it. Yeah, I mean, you can hear it. Wow, this is weird.
So I think this frame is going to be so much nicer to work on
Yeah.
if you put it together the right way.
Yeah. Well, if
That
you make
is
all these
freaking
mistakes the first
annoying.
time, then
Yeah.
you never make the mistakes
That
again.
is really annoying.
All right, here we go. Let's go to the clean preset. And so we're going to go to, where the hell is it? Filters. And I'm actually going to go, where's the very clean? We're going to do very clean to go the complete opposite end of the spectrum. 4.3 filter settings for a very clean build with RPM filtering. If this doesn't work, then more than likely the gyro is fucked on this
Telemetry lost.
AIO,
Telemetry recovered.
which is super frustrating.
Low battery.
But let's also just check a couple things. CPU load is down at 20%. That's fine. PID loop frequency is 1.6. This must have the, I forget what gyro it is that runs at this 3.2 accelerometer. Just looking for anything that's like drastically set wrong. I mean, it looks okay. I am gonna have to, since I use that filter, the dynamic notch filter is turned off. Wow, that is super aggressive. Holy crap. Okay. I've heard of people doing that, but Jesus, okay. Jitter reduction, let's move that up a little bit, make sure it's not an RC link issue. Actually, speaking of, let's go into the receiver tab and make sure that there's, yeah, no, this auto factor is at 100. That's a ton of smoothing. So it's not an RC link problem. I turn relax, anti-gravity. I mean, it is 2 grams lighter. It can't be there can't be too much power. Well, let's go to, no, I'm not going to change 1,000 things at once. Let's leave it here. We'll see what happens.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Low battery.
And
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Low battery.
man, if this works, it'll be such a great example of too much filtering being a problem.
Telemetry lost.
Let's see. I'm not buying it. I don't think this is going to make it any better. But
Low battery.
I've been wrong before. And I'll be wrong again. Let's see what's up. Nope. It's quite a bit worse. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
So let's give it a second to cool off because it's getting real hot. And I think the gyro's blown up, if I'm totally honest, because nothing in the diff that we brought over
SSI low. Telemetry
was
low battery.
weird, and there's just really like nothing else. So I mean, one of the things that sometimes you can find a bad gyro is just to move it around on just one axis and look for it to kind of glitch. Oh, well, that's interesting, but it's got to do it like a bunch of times. Yes, you know, it's fine now. Shit, man. This sucks. So this is looking at the gyro, and we don't see any big glitches here. This is me moving it around. Well, damn. D-Shot 300. We're not overloading the processor. Let's take a look at... I mean, well, shit. So let's go back into presets, and we're going to put the regular clean preset on it.
Low battery.
Alright, this isn't going to work, but we're just going to do it anyway. clean build with RPM filtering. Pick that one.
Do you have RPM filtering on?
I do. We could try turning it off.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Low battery.
Kevin says do that in the sensors tab. It gives you a graph of each axis, making weird issues easier to see. So I do it in the motors tab. It's looking at the same thing. Let's do this, and we're gonna go PID tuning. And see, one of the big problems of not having black box on a rig is like right now I can't troubleshoot if there's one axis on this. Basically, it makes it way harder to figure out if your gyro is failing. So that's one of the things that we're kind of running into here. But black box chips, they're not big, but I mean, we're trying to squeeze an awful lot of shit on here. So the sensors tab gives you a bigger graph, which is awesome. But man, I can count on one hand how many times I've been able to see a bad gyro in here. Like it's just not a common thing that you can see.
Yeah, these flight controllers don't have black box, and it's really not.
This is like the one situation where it really sucks.
It's nice to have for tuning, but not strictly necessary.
Yeah.
But for diagnostic stuff, it's
Well,
very useful.
there's not a whole hell of a lot
Telemetry lost.
that I can really do here.
Low battery.
June Loco says reflash. There's really no reason to reflash again. We just did that. Let me look through the diff one more time to make sure there's not something weird that could have come over. We're already past 2 hours, so pretty quickly I'm gonna bail on this and just write it off as a blown up. I mean, this is Happy Model. This is the game that you play with Happy Model. They have the worst quality control, and so when you build something brand new, there's a chance that it's gonna be blown up. It's just the deal. You get what you pay for. Feature, beacon, TIER, aux channels, can't be that. Adjustment range, can't be that. VTX table, can't be that. All right, accelerometer calibration, can't be that. Min check, max check, nope. RC smoothing auto factor, could it be that? No. D-shot bidirectional on, motor PWM protocol D-shot 300, that's fine. Motor poles 12, that's good. Battery capacity, can't be that. VBAT, can't be that. Motors reversed on, can't be that. Small angle, 180, nope. Deadband, nope. Yaw deadband, nope. Here's all the OSD stuff. VTX stuff, can't be that. VCD video, nope, can't be that. Express RS, LRS, no, it wouldn't be that. RPM filter Q 800, no. I mean, technically I could pull the RPM filter Q down, but I mean, there's no reason that I would need to on this Diamond AIO versus the regular ELRS AIO, right? Anti-gravity gain, no. D-threshold, no. This is all the crash recovery stuff. I-term relax cutoff 10, nope. I would have done that anyway. PID sum limit. Dynamic idle RPM 25, could that be it? Oh, wait a second. This doesn't have... we got to put this through Bluejay. We got to... okay, so it could be ESC protocol related. ESC configurator. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's got maybe like an old version of Bluejay or something like that. That could absolutely... to be honest, this is last resort. If it's not this, it's a physical problem with the AIO. Betaflight. Oh, wait, no, we got to disconnect. We are. Okay, so Betaflight. There it is. Connect. Read settings. And... what are you doing? Oh, wow, it's going really slow. Do I have the right... yeah, you guys are looking at my screen. Oh, man, I forgot I had the second monitor. I can pull OBS over onto it. What a treat. Jesus, this is going slow. What? Oh, it's got BLHeli 16.8 on it, so maybe it did not have a version of BLHeli that had RPM filtering, so that could totally be the problem. So we're going to go to flash all ESCs. We're going to put it on the Bluejay. Never touch the ESC version. 0.16. And then we're going to go 48K PWM and flash. This will hopefully fix it. I am cautiously optimistic. Oh man, this thing's gonna get hot while this is taking its sweet old time. Let's see where the... All right, we don't have any core temperature warnings yet. Oh god, that's creepy. Oh. It's on the second ESC. Ram Douglas says FLIR cam required. Michael D says, hello, did you see Bob Ruby's Octowhoop he made? He posted on the YouTube channel yesterday. Yeah, I messaged Bob, and I have been talking for the past couple of weeks, and he's been giving me the inside scoop on the Octowhoop, but I don't talk about other people's stuff like that with you guys. So, but yeah, we've been talking about the Octowhoop and the philosophy behind it and whatnot. Really cool little project. I don't know. There's an awful lot of complexity. I'm really surprised that it's not like quite a bit heavier, because there's a lot more motor wires, twice as much motor wire, and motor wire is pretty heavy. So I'm pretty impressed that it's not way heavier than a regular Cinewhoop.
How heavy is
it weighs exactly what your building is going to weigh.
Oh.
Yeah, really, really wild. Yeah, it's super interesting. A lot of complexity.
2.5, right?
Huh?
It was 2.5, right?
It's 2. It's 2-inch.
Oh, 2-inch.
2-inch propellers. Can you believe that? Super interesting. I don't know, though. I haven't watched this video, actually. We've been talking about it so much that when the video popped up, I was like, but I will probably watch that tomorrow night. Startup power, we're going to leave alone. I put the beacon delay to 2 minutes, and we're going to turn the beep strength up a little bit here because it's so quiet. And we're going to write settings, and hopefully the motor direction hasn't changed. All right. Please work. Please be cool and work, little guy. All right, so I'm going to have to bump. Oh, the motor directions have changed, you sons of bitches. All right, we're going to fix them in Betaflight because it's quicker than fixing them in BLHeli. I gotta be honest, it sounded a little bit less angry just now, though, so I bet you we be alright. So, motors. I don't need to reorder, it'll just be a direction issue. Wizard, start and spin. Yeah, I kind of should put it in there and bump the startup power a little bit. It's struggling ever so slightly. It's motor 3. Look at that. It's just motor 3. So weird. Okay. And hopefully we're now in business. Nope. Same thing. Okay. I'm at the limit of my patience with this. Maybe I'll play around with it again on Sunday. Or maybe I'll throw it in the goddamn river.
Low battery.
Thanks for hanging out, friends. You got some bot grinder coming up in 39 minutes. Get ready. Do all the illegal things that you want. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. You have a good old time tonight. Sunday, 3 o'clock Eastern time. See you then. EvaFPV in the house. Any closing arguments?
No.
Fair enough. You got to see a Cinesplore squid get built, kinda, sorta.
Almost.
You've seen that before. Love you guys. Be good. Morton Upshot says send it in the river. Michael D says, when I got my Rabbit 7 HD ELRS, it wouldn't fly. When I armed it, it would jump up a failsafe. Tried Bluejay, that was a no-go. Reflashed BLHeli and it started working. That's super weird. That's super, super, super weird. Yeah, I'll probably screw around with it a little bit more, but very weird issues. Now you guys are all commenting in the chat. Stank Beef with the best name of this live stream. He says, you're going through exactly what I went through. Yikes. Stank Beef, are you the one that said you've had 3 of these diamond boards fail? Hurry up and and let me know. Michael Sheely says, I had the same gyro on X12. I didn't have any luck with the presets either. I'm new to tuning. But D filter slider seems too low. Happy Models diffs are too low too. So I put I had the D filter slider all the way down at 0.8 and that didn't help. Stank Beef says, yup, 2 failed. Yeah. Yeah. Happy Model, yo. Happy Model. More upshots this end in the river. Kevin Summer says, mind looking at my motor question above. I totally missed it. Where's it at? I don't see it, Kevin. Is it that far up that I missed it? Where is 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 it? Ramdago says, how much is a Bardwell parallelogram charging board cost? Never seen one for sale. They're on Ready-Made RC. I don't know what they cost. They might not be on Ready-Made RC anymore. They might be on Race Day Quads. Just search Google for Joshua Bardwell parallel board and you'll find it. I hope.
I think they are on there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Karma Cage says, good day. There we go. Kevin Sumner, I'm rebuilding an old Banggood 3-inch frame targeting 270, 280 grams all up weight for us for fully freestyle. Thoughts on motors? I'm considering FPV cycle 60 millimeters that I have on hand, but I don't love them. I don't love that Bob warns that those motors are super notchy. If you're building a race rig, you'll get more power out of them, but it'll be a bitch to tune. If you're building it for HD, any kind of HD, it's definitely no-go in my opinion on those motors. 270 to 280 grams all up weight. My absolute favorite motor forever probably is going to be the X-Nova 1804, whatever the highest KV they have is. 3500 maybe? Let me look for you because it's important that you get the right KV.
Who's on the couch?
Who? Oh my god, there's a rat on the couch. I think this is a replacement bell that I put on. Yes, 3500 KV. Those are the motors almost certainly for you, Kevin. 3mm motor shaft, so they're damn near indestructible. They run nice and cool, super smooth, amazing motor. They're going to be hard to find. X-Nova 1804. You can get them in T-mount or M5 mount. I prefer the M5 mount because then you can run them on T-Motor 3140 props, which are just god. And I think Pyrodrone is the only place that you can get them. If you really can't find them, hit me up and I'll dig through my emails to figure out where I bought them from. Love you guys. Be good. Bye-bye. Michael D says, did you see Bobby Ruse? Yep. We've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. I haven't watched the video, though. We'll talk about it more on Sunday. Here comes some flying. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Same spot from the last couple of things. Here comes some music from the one and only Epidemic Sounds. Thanks for hanging, friends. CiottiFPV.com. Support your boy so I can keep on doing this. Otherwise, I'll starve to death. You don't want that, do you? It'll be all your fault. You. Not him. You. All right, here you go. It's not true, Felix. Not true. End logo.